Internet, good morning. Daybreak 748 coming back at you guys with yet again another tour of my current setup. This is actually going to be my last tour video for this particular house. Now, as you guys know, if you've been following me for some time, we are currently in the process of selling our current place and moving into hopefully a larger house. We're closing in on this house at the end of October, and then we're actually working with our realtor to figure out when we can move into our new place. So lots of kind of moving pieces, so I don't want to update any more of my collection. So a lot of the figures that I've purchased, they're either in box or they are in a goodie bag somewhere in totes. So that's that. Alright, so let's start things off. Up top, nothing has really changed. I really wish and hope I will be able to find more of these guys. I know black, blue, and another Green Ranger set is coming out. It's on Big Bad Toy Store. But I definitely want yellow. Hopefully we can get her as well. If not, I'm gonna go on eBay and try to find a loose one that's in pretty mint condition, because I do love my Automorphin figures. So we have the original Dino Megazord right there. We have some random figures that I just kind of took out the D-tops. We have the Tommy display going on right there. We have Miles Morales and Gwen Stacy Spider-Man right there, just because I love how they look. And then we have the other two Megazords right there. Alright, that is the top display. Moving on to my D-tops. So this one right here is my just random. All of this, just letting you know, is all random. Once I get to the bigger place and have the basement, a lot of these things are going to be changing. So this is currently what I have set up right now. We have some Dragon Stars figures mixed in. I really like that display of Trunks and Gohan right there together. That's pretty awesome. Over here we have Master Roshi in the back. Loving all these figures right here. Up next, going down the line, we have my ever-growing XMen Display. I really hope once I get to the new place, I can have like bookshelves instead of these D-tops, because these D-tops are great for small collections or for like one or two big scale figures. But when it comes to these, the 6-inch line where you want multiple characters in one single unit, it builds and it fills really quickly. So I definitely want to update this using some bookshelves and whatnot. I have a lot more characters I have to fill in, but some pretty awesome figures in here. Monster Mash Psylocke right there, and Monster Mash Emma Frost right there. Beautiful figures. I mean, you can't beat this. This is maybe the Revoltech, but still, or the Yamaguchi line, but still, that face sculpt, oh my god. And then like Emma right there, she looks freaking gorgeous as well. So I don't know, in my opinion, I think we are not going to see anything better than those two custom figures. Over here, the never-changing Super Mega Force display I have right here. Just love the Darians, and I just can't find myself to let these guys go. So that's gonna stay for a while. Down here we have my sad display for the SAO cast. I really wish Figma would release other characters, but look at this. I mean, it looks awesome, but if we had more characters, this would be even that much greater. So, yeah. Alright, so that is D-top number 1. Alright, moving on to DTOF number 2. We have, I'm going to take the door off, or open the door because of the glare. We have more of my s.h.figuarts Dragon Ball Z figures. Just some people ask all the time, they're like, Daybreak, do you have every single figure out there? The answer is no. I have, I'm missing one figure, and it's honestly a figure I could care less about. It is actually the original Scouter Vegeta, but the San Diego Comic-Con version where he's in that funky, like, weird color that was only on the show for like one episode. So that's the only figure I'm missing. I actually had it at one point, but I sold it off because it was so ridiculous. So there is the original San Diego Comic-Con 2011 Goku. I think it was 2011, but that's a pretty penny right there. Moving down below, we have my growing s.h.figuarts Naruto line. I really hope we're going to get Sakura sometime soon. I know I'm missing Naruto and I know I'm missing Sasuke, but yeah, they're not at the high-end list right now just because of the move and whatnot. So yeah, I will get them in the future. My Digimon Display, really wish they continued this line. I don't think I'm ever going to get rid of this because I do love me some Digimon. And most of these guys, I grew up loving these characters. The designs, they look freaking phenomenal. Down below right here, we have my store and collectibles and my s.h.figuarts Street Fighter figures. I want a original Ken in the red, and I want an original Ryu with the regular gi. So I'm definitely going to be looking out for those when it comes to the store and collectibles. For the s.h.figuarts line, I'm not sure if I'm going to continue this line because I really like the scale for the store and collectibles and the feel. But we'll see. I saw that Sakura just came out and she looks phenomenal. So we'll see if I ever decide to pick that one up. Alright, moving on. This one's actually, there is a theme going on here. This one is my super display. So we have my custom figure right there. We have the Build-A-Figure Kale. We have Kaba. We have Golden Frieza. Yeah, this is one of my pride and joys right here. And I gotta say, like I mentioned in the past, the Dragon Stars line is not bad. It's actually quite nice. For example, that Jiren figure, the Zamasu, even the Hit, they're pretty good figures. The Hit, unfortunately, his collar piece is a little too hard plastic, so that kind of gets in the way. But if you're on a tight budget, hey, Dragon Stars, you should definitely take a look into it. Alright, moving on to my Super Smash Brothers display. This display, unfortunately, hasn't grown much as of late. The characters that I'm looking for example, Figma Pit, they're a pretty penny. So I don't know if I'm ever going to pick those up. If I could find them for a good deal, I will. But this display is pretty maxed out as it is anyways. So yeah, I'll be replacing some figures here and there for better versions of them. But other than that, this is a pretty awesome looking display. Alright, one of my new displays going on. Unfortunately, it's only these two right here. But my Overwatch love has been growing for some time now. And I have literally every single Overwatch figure from Figma on pre-order. So as soon as I get them in, they will most likely go in maybe in a DTOF like this one in the near future, or on a bookshelf somewhere. Down below, we have my super cramped Fate collection. I think I've mentioned this in the past. I did pre-order Lancer. However, it was while I was away, and I didn't see that the pre-order notice came in from Ami. completely forgot about it. And yeah, as you guys know, you guys get a lot of spam mail and whatnot. So yeah, I completely forgot it, and so they canceled my order, and so I don't have that figure. That kind of sucks, but I'll find it somehow, some way. And then my Variable Action Heroes One Piece collection. Now, I'm not sure what's going on with this line. I think it's dead. Just because they haven't announced any new figures, and that kind of sucks because this was a pretty awesome scale and awesome representation of the One Piece lineup, and personally I dig this line. I feel like the thing that killed this line was the QC issues. A lot of people did not like the QC issues. For me personally, I only had maybe 1 or 2 figures that had crazy QC issues, but other than that, they were phenomenal. I really did dig this line, but hopefully they will continue. But since I haven't heard of any new figures or characters that were going to be released, I'm considering the line is dead. Now, what will I do with my One Piece figures? I'm gonna keep them because I really do dig it. Man, this looks awesome. I love it. So I might downsize and just have my main cast of the One Piece team. But other than that, like these side characters, I might put away, but we'll see. And then moving down to my Cantie Collection units, I really love this line. I know there's 3 more figures coming out. They're kind of spread out, but maybe the hype for Cantie Collection is dying. I don't know. But 1 figure just released, but they didn't really show off any new Cantie Collection girls from Figma. So hopefully that's not the case, but all in all, I really love this line a lot. They look beautiful, sexy as hell, and they're just a ton of fun to collect and just to look at. Down here, we're pretty much getting to the finale. We have my, I guess these are statue pieces of the Digimon characters. I was originally going to collect them, however, it was just a little too pricey at that point, and I was focusing in on other lines. Now, I know they're making another Angel Woman, but my god, I think this one's one of my favorites. And the new one looks great, but I personally like this one a lot more. So, once I move to a bigger space and don't need to really worry about the banks looking at my credit card account and whatnot, I might get back into this line because I really like it, but for now I think this is where it's gonna stop. And then down below right here we have our legacy figures. Unfortunately, as you guys know, this line is pretty much dead at this point. I do have Lord Dracon coming in the mail from PMC. So that will definitely be included. I don't know how the lightning figures are going to scale with these. I know the lightning figures are gonna be more screen accurate, so no like super muscular bodies, but if I can intertwine them and mix them because the scaling is okay, I might hold on to it and do that, because honestly these were not bad figures. If they came with their frickin' weapons like I've been saying, or if they really want to just keep giving us those Build-A-Figure pieces, make like a weapons pack and sell that. People will go crazy over those. But nope, they didn't, and Bandai really messed that up. So they lost the licensing, and now Hasbro has it. So I'm hoping for the best when it comes to Hasbro. And then I have my lone Liger Zero in the corner right there, and then that last unit, nothing's in there because obviously you can't see it. But there you guys go. That is my collection update video. I have a ton more figures, but this is what I currently have on display. So I hope you guys enjoyed. The next time you'll be seeing this type of video is when I move and get my
hopefully my man cave, because there is a basement where we're planning to move. Our basement, we're actually looking at 2 houses right now. One has a basement, one has a 4th bedroom. So if I could get one of those rooms to myself, maybe the basement or the room, I will do a thorough display right in there, and I will showcase it obviously to you guys. So stay tuned for that. And with that said, thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy day to stop by and watch this video. If you like what you saw, leave a thumbs up. If you have any questions about any of the figures that you saw in my displays, leave it in the comment section down below. And until next time, guys, this is Daybreak 748, and I am signing out. Peace out, guys.